Hi everyone, I'm Mary Rose and this is Home and Haven. Thank you so much for dropping by today. Last week I talked a little bit about establishing a good morning routine. Just makes your whole day go a little bit easier, gets everything off on the right foot. Well, this week I'd like to continue talking about routines, but first I'd like to, the more I started thinking about how I actually do things in our home, I realized that one of the really important pieces that I've come to utilize is what I call the 10-minute tidy. So the 10-minute tidy. Very easy way to just keep your everything in your home kind of under control. So the place that I use this the most is in our family room. Usually, now that the kids are a little bit older, the evening is when we spend most of our time in the family room all together. And so what I will do is either at night before I go to bed, which is kind of rare because I tend to turn in before everybody else in the evenings because I'm the first one up in the mornings. So you could definitely do this at night before you go to bed. You can do it in the morning when you get up. That's what I tend to do. Or you can do it at any time during the day. Don't get hung up on the time. There's no right or wrong time to do this. So the 10-minute tidy is very easy to do, maybe not so easy to say. But the first step is to just take anything in the room that doesn't belong there, pick it up and put it away where it belongs. So the important part of this piece of step number one is not to essentially kidnap your own belongings. And what I mean by that is don't take them to a second location. In our home, that second location is the stairs. All too often, I pick up stuff from the family room and I take them and I put them on the stairs and figure that whoever the stuff belongs to, they will take them up and put them away. If that happens to any of you guys, please, give me a hands up or a yes in the comments. I think it's probably a very common thing. Maybe your second location isn't the stairs. Maybe it's a chair or a table. Whatever it is, don't put your stuff there because all you're doing is just creating another area that you're going to have to move that stuff later on. So, for example, if you have maybe shoes in the family room, the kids forgot, didn't take them off outside and they've left them in the family room, just pick them up, put them away where they belong. For us, it's a basket in the garage. It could be school books. It could be clothing items. Maybe those need to be put into the laundry room or even, back into a bedroom. So just pick up anything that doesn't belong in the family room and put it away where it does belong. If you do this at least once a day, it doesn't take any time at all to do it. The other thing you need to do, step number 2, is to put away anything that actually belongs in the room. So when our children were little, I had baskets set up in the family room for their toys. So if your children are still small and their toys, you have baskets in the family room for them, just go ahead, put those toys right into the baskets. We don't have toys for the most part in our family room anymore. Now we have, the Xbox and movies. So I will, if I haven't put them away, I'll just pick those up really fast, put them away either in the cabinet or on the bookshelves where the, the game controllers belong or the DVDs, the cases for the DVDs. And the big thing in our home that is usually left out, and it really doesn't matter if it's winter or summer, we love blankets. The kids are always cuddled up under blankets. So we, they leave those out at night. In fact, that's one of the things I did this morning was I ran around, collected up all the blankets, folded them, and put them back in the baskets where they belong. It only takes a few minutes. The third thing that you want to do is to take out anything that is garbage or recycling. So newspapers, My husband tends to go through the newspapers over the weekend, and I'll just go around and I'll collect up any of those, put those into recycling. If somebody's left a wrapper from a piece of candy or crumpled up school papers, whatever it is, those go in the garbage. Again, it only takes a few moments to take care of that. Then, if you are feeling like you have a little bit of extra time and everything's in really good shape, you can actually go ahead and do the fourth and final step, which is optional depending on how much time you have, and that is to dust, shine, and sweep. So a really simple dusting of the furniture. I have a rubber brush that I use to take off any of Sammy's hair off of the furniture where she may or may not have been at different points during the day. You brush that up. Give we've got glass top tables. I give those a fast shine and sweep the floor because Sammy never ever stops shedding. So if I do that once a day, the family room is in good shape. I can apply that also to other rooms, but I use that mainly in my family room. So that is what I call the 10-minute tidy, and that's the way that I apply it to our family room area. I would love to hear the tips that you have and the ways that you keep your family rooms clean. If you're using a 10-minute tidy, I'd love to hear how that's working out for you as well. So I hope that if this has been useful to you, that you feel free to share it out with someone who might benefit from a 10-minute tidy in their own home. And please feel free to comment if you're catching this on the replay. If you're here live, say hello. I love to hear from you. And if you'd like to find out more ways to make your home a haven, please reach out to me, message me, and I'll get back with you and we'll chat a little bit more about how to make your home a haven. I hope you all have a very wonderful morning, a great afternoon, and a beautiful day. Take care.